Hi guys, welcome back to the workshop. This video is going to be about probably what's in this box. Haven't actually opened this box yet. It came recently. It actually came while I was away. This video is to, as I said, this box and the Wenturi or Venturi. I'll put a link up here to what I was talking about with this. But this is going to be laminated, hopefully with what's in here. So I'll open this up, make sure this is laminating film. Let me get into this. This stuff is kind of new to me. I've used laminating pouches and whatnot at work before. I've covered models for God knows how many years with solar film, pro film, hobby king film, Tex. Yes, it is. This is laminating film. Same as the pouches that you put through like a hot roller laminator. There's two great big rolls. Now this stuff is 75 micron thick. It's about 30 centimeters wide, I think. 305 mil wide. And the plan is to cover models with this stuff. So it's saying it's got a decent one. Hey, here we go. It's 75 microns. It's a gloss finish. 305 mil wide by. I've only got a little bit of it. 75 meters. So we've got 150 meters length total. Should do us a little while. Now, I was going to get the wider stuff. I was going to get. I think it's 450 mil wide, but the price was unbelievably more expensive. So we're going to have a bit of a join in the wing, just because it's not wide enough on the roll to cover the whole chord. So I'll do the back of the wing first, and then put another piece at the front with a bit like an inch overlap or something. I'm sure it'll be fine. So that is what we're going to be playing with. See, it's kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, it's kind of opaque, but that's the actual glue on it. Once it's heated, it goes clear. So we'll give that a play. Give it a okay, so a bit of experimentation time. We have got what is a scrap piece of EPP. We've got the first piece of laminate film cut off. So this is an experiment. What I'm doing is I'm going on to the moulded side of the EPP, not the other side. This side is hot wire cut. This is the beds from a stiffy wing. So this is quite dense EPP. So this side is hot wire cut. This side is the moulded surface straight from whoever produces the blocks of foam. Cut a piece of laminating film. What I'm going to do is just put it on, just see how it goes. So this is new to me. So what I've done, covering iron, It's set to just over halfway, which is where I'd use it covering anything else. Now, I've been told that laminating film doesn't shrink that much, so it's just a case of heating it and keeping it tight on. So here goes nothing. So there you go, look, you can see straight away it's going clear where it's sticking.
I didn't see that later on.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's alright, you get a bit more heat into it some places, but yeah, that's going on pretty well.
The only reason you can see it is because it's shiny.
Yeah. So that's going on there quite nicely. It's quick as well. I was just saying to you, and I don't know if you heard, where I can see where I'm doing this, where it's stuck and where it hasn't, just because of the colour of it. Now I'm halfway through. Can you see in the light? Yeah, you can see there. The side nearest my hand here is where I've ironed it, and it stopped. The laminated film stops where my finger is, and then the other half over there hasn't been touched yet with heat. So we'll see about getting that down. So I'm just working from the middle up the bed or the wing, whatever you're going to laminate with it. Working my way out. Always keeping the iron moving, otherwise we're going to end up melting the foam. But yeah, I know it's only a short test, but quite impressed with how this is coming out. What do you think?
It's good.
It's going to be quite a good surface finish, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, get some more heat into this, get this bit done here. Now, the other test, so what we've got now is the laminating film is between my fingers. Well, you can see there in the light. Let's see if I can get this right. Glossy, not glossy. And then it comes down to there. So that's where the laminate is. But when it's like that, you can barely see it, apart from it being nice and glossy. So that is pretty well stuck. I can see there's some areas that aren't, but that's probably just due to the surface, to be honest. There's like not so much bubbles, but because the laminate feels smooth, but it's because the surface of the foam underneath isn't perfectly smooth. So the other thing I was going to try was just taking the iron round the edge to see how well it goes around at like a 90-degree bend. Apparently it's meant to do it quite well. Well, that's not bad. Christ, that's, excuse my language, that's really good. No residue on the iron. Feel how nice that is. That's just an edge. Imagine the whole wing covered in that.
You won't be able to feel it.
What do you mean?
You won't be able to feel this at all.
No, you won't be able to feel the foam, but that's going to make it such a nice, durable surface.
Thing.
Yeah. Well, I didn't test the strength of it or anything before, but that way I can wrinkle it. That way it is bending, but it has got quite a bit of resistance to it. I reckon that's going to add a lot of strength
to a lot of models.
Now, you can pull it off. Right, let's just do another test that I'm thinking about. I'm on the Wenturi. Right, so it's not a Wenturi. It's made from a Wenturi and other bits. We need a name for it, people. Give us a name for this thing we're making, okay? What I'm going to do, on that thing we're making, this laminate's going to have to be overlapped at some point. So I'm just going to trim this piece off here at the front. So I've got another scrap piece. Now what I'm going to do is just here, I'm going to stick it on the raw, you can actually see it I think in the light. That's the bare foam, that's the scrap of laminate I'm putting on, and this is laminate that's already here. So there's going to be an area that's on the bare foam and an area that's overlapping onto the laminate. So I'm going to see how it goes on. that iron's too hot, I think. It's melting the foam. So that's onto the... Yeah, that's just melted the foam, I think, a bit. So that's a bit too hot. Right, bring it this way. Go over the laminate. You can't see it. You can't see the join unless you're looking for it. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Now the question is, how well does it stick? So that's quite well stuck there. I don't know if you'll be able to see. You probably won't. But as I'm tearing this off, you can see where it has actually stuck and where it hasn't. Where it's stuck, it's gone like a funny opaque colour. So turn it off and see how well it sticks to the... Oh yeah, that's stuck nicely to the laminate. That's good. Okay, so test piece done. Quite impressed actually. Yeah, it's quite a good surface, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, compare that. I've got a film covered surface here, and it's similar. Obviously, this is balsa underneath, but to feel it, it's a very, very similar. If anything, the laminate's more glossy. No, if you feel the two between there.
Inside it around a lot easier too.
Yeah, so that's shiner.
Yeah.
That's more shiny.
Yeah.
So more glossy. So, okay, so that's successful as far as I'm concerned, I think. Turn the iron off before we forget. So really now the next thing is to actually get the wing and try and put in some of this stuff on the wing for real. Problem is, this bench is a state. So we might have to see if we can commandeer the dining room table.
Or just tidy this up.
Or we just tidy this up, yeah. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll try and do some laminating on the wing and come back to you once we've succeeded. I think we are going to succeed now because I'm quite happy with how this test piece has gone. Very impressed with how it's gone round like a 90-degree edge. I think it's going to take a bit of practice to get it done nicely, but yeah, that's gone on really well. Yeah, quite pleased with that. So hopefully it will go on just as well onto the white EPP. I can't see why not. Lots of people have done laminating. The people that make the Wenturis sell laminate film for it, so there's no reason why it shouldn't. So yeah, I think we'll progress that now. Hopefully get it flying sooner rather than later. So yes, back to you in a short while once we've done a bit more filming, laminating, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so in the last segment, just before this one, we did some testing which turned out pretty well on this EPP. Since then, a bit of time's passed, although same jumper on. I've started laminating the wing, still yet to be named. Now, a couple of things I've noticed. The black EPP takes the laminate different to the white EPP. Seems to take it more readily. I wouldn't say easier, but more readily. A couple of things I've learnt straight away is the laminate film has no shrink in it whatsoever. I was expecting a little bit. So one wing panel isn't quite as tight and as well applied as the other. But it's not a problem, not worried. It's not saggy or anything like that. So the trick I found is to start at one point. I've started like here, run up the middle of the panel to keep it stuck in the middle, and then held the edge. For example, I had the iron here, held the edge at the front, pulled it round, and wiped the iron that way. Same with the trailing edge, held it over the trailing edge, and then wiped the iron away like that. So that's bottom side of the wing is pretty good just now, as in done. Fuselage is done. So now I've got to get on and do the top. Now before I can do the top laminating, we have a little issue with these extension leads in that they're a bit short to get into the bay. So what I'm going to do is keep them as neat as possible and get some extension leads, take the servo connectors off, put them in the right pins, a bit of heat shrink over just to extend them, to bring them into here somewhere, give us a bit of length to play with. And then once they're in, I might put a tack of glue in there to hold the extension, to hold the servo lead in place. And once they're all in and done, I can then laminate the top surface, and we're very close to being done. Once that's done, I need to make some balls of elevons and some tips. Probably make the tips out of Corex, Coraflute, whatever you want to call it, the fluted polypropylene. Then we're ready for possibly a test flight. So for now, I'm going to call it a day on this video. I'll do another, maybe part 2 of this build as such, and of the laminate when we come to it. I'll put some links below to where I got the laminate from. And if you like what we do, there's a subscribe button, or my face will pop up somewhere down here. Click on that. There's a bell you can tick to get notifications when videos come up. And probably just below my face here there'll be another video of what I've done recently, something probably along the same sort of lines as this. But yeah, give us a thumbs up, comments, feedback, anything's appreciated, how we can improve what I'm doing. But for now, I'll catch you all again later.